Hey, this is Sky Elabar, and I play Big Braden in the Greasy Strangler. Yeah. Hey, watch Hops and Horror and enjoy the Greasy Strangler. Merry Greasemas, everyone.
Janet loves me. I love her.
You're making a big mistake.
Jody needs to go now.
I am the Greasy Strangler.
Welcome back to another edition of Hops and Horror. Big Rob, I should say. Bo Cooper, Big Bo here, and Big Rob. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring to you a review of a movie that is fond of our hearts. It's the weirdest flick of all time. It's a masterpiece of greasiness. And I can honestly say, Rob, I showed this movie to you recently, and you fell in love with it. We're talking about The Greasy Strangler.
I tell you what, if you like potato chips with ridges and greasy foods and guys with an underwear with, I guess you would say, a road comb between their legs, this is the movie for you.
Guys, this is a horror and beer review, but this is a horror movie in a sense. But it's also like Napoleon Dynamite meets the weirdest movie of all time with a little bit of blood and guts. It's about a father and son who run a disco tour, and they mysteriously come upon a customer named Janet. Now, Janet wants to basically fall in love with both of them.
Yeah.
And the jealousy that erupts between this father and the son and the relationship as a threesome is the most bizarre thing you could ever imagine. Rob, when I first saw this film, it was introduced to me by my good friend Darren Roberts, starring Sky Elabar and Michael St. Michaels, father and son.
Yeah.
I instantly became a fan of this movie. This movie, I guess, won some awards for like the best Sundance film, and
it won a lot of awards.
How do you tell the Hops and Horror fans that are watching this, probably only 80 of them?
Well,
how do you describe this movie?
Well, I'll tell you what. You showed it to me the first time, a week ago or whatever, 2 weeks ago, and I fell in love with it, just like you said, instantly. It does have that Napoleon Dynamite kind of feel once you get the humor and stuff like that. It's almost like the actors all have social, like, not disorders, but like they're awkwardly social and stuff like that.
You're talking about a grown man, probably mid-40s.
Living with his dad.
Living with his elderly father, who still thinks he's a pimp king of disco dancing.
Yeah.
But
constantly threatens to kick him out of the house if he doesn't cook for him. And
there's so many different like attributes that this movie provides for the fans.
It's a masterpiece.
But the main part is that there's a mysterious, greasy, oiled-up maniac on the loose that's killing and choking innocent people all over the neighborhood, and no one can figure out who it is. In the beginning of the movie, I don't want to say too much, the father says, "I am the Greasy Strangler." And what does the son say? Sky.
Bullshit artist.
Yeah, Big Braden, a.k.a. my boy Sky. When I say he's my boy, that's because I had an opportunity and an awesome honor to get a chance to be in the same film known as the shirt I'm wearing, Candy Corn. Sky did an amazing job in that film, Candy Corn. It's Josh Hasey's Candy Corn. Once I saw this film, it was like an add-on of my amazing. I couldn't believe I was in a movie with this guy. I mean, it was just cool. And then when we went to the movie premiere of Candy Corn, I got a chance to hang out, chat with Sky, who plays Big Braden, and we became friends, man. And it was just awesome. He likes to drink wine. He's a wine drinker.
Yeah.
But you know what else he likes to do?
What's that?
He likes to cook greasy gooses on Christmas for his father. All right, I know the fans out there are probably going, "What the fuck are we talking about?"
Yeah.
Tell the fans a little bit more about this movie, Rob.
Well, basically,
you can hear the soundtrack.
This is one of those movies. I'll tell you a little bit about it, but I don't want to give too much away because a lot of our old reviews, like when you're talking about Halloween or Friday the 13th, like everyone's seen it, so you're not really giving away anything. If we did, and it is a spoiler or whatever, right. Shame on you for not seeing those movies. This one's different. I bet you a lot of people have not seen this movie.
Right. It's not even a cult classic yet.
It's not yet, but it will be.
It will be.
This will be a cult classic. the humor is very different. The dialogue is awesome. There's all kinds of awkward moments and socially awkward people and stuff like that. Very Napoleon Dynamite-ish.
There's sex.
There's sex.
There's blood and guts.
There's blood and guts. Well, there is blood and guts. Yeah.
There's
There's
some grotesque.
Yeah. There's comedy.
Comedy. I mean, that's all over the place.
The dialogue is incredible.
Right.
You know.
I mean, but the main plot is there's a love triangle going on between Janet, Big Braden, and Big Ronnie. Ronnie's the father, Braden's the son, and Janet is the customer that Braden wants to fall, or he falls in love with on a disco tour, and all hell breaks loose between the whole household.
All three of them, and meanwhile there's a Greasy Strangler going around,
Right.
killing people that's associated with their party.
And
or
Braden's scared to death because he feels that it might come to his home.
Yeah.
You know. But when you talk about the road cone between Ronnie's legs,
he calls it a large mouse head.
a large mouse head. Guys, if you're gonna watch this movie, I advise you just to watch it if you're an adult. Don't watch it with kids. Don't watch it with your family because there's a lot of big cock swinging involvement. I know that sounds weird, but it's hilarious. So, thank you guys for tuning in to Hops and Horror. The Greasy Strangler guys, please do me a favor.
Yeah.
Be open-minded. It's on Amazon, I think, free with Amazon Prime right now, free with ads.
Yeah.
But you can buy it Blu-ray. Support the movie.
Watch this. I want a sequel to this movie.
Dude, there
actually.
has to be a sequel for the Greasy
So
Strangler.
I want some fans behind this thing.
And if you're wondering why me and Rob are sitting in our boxers, it's not because we want to get close for the holidays. It's because we're paying a tribute to Big Ronnie and Big Braden. All right, guys, let's get to the beer.
A guat. If you guys know what a guat is, bonus points.
Yeah, they won't.
Someone in the comments, if you know what a guat is, what movie reference that is, then
280s.
Then go ahead and put it in the comments.
What are we drinking, Rob?
I'll send you some gear or something from my house if you know what a guat is.
All right, so there you have it.
already got some stuff
whoever
picked out.
names from what a guat is
I'll
in
send some
the
stuff.
comments. It
Yeah,
has nothing to do with Greasy Strangler.
First one. It's not even. I'll give you a hint. It's not even a horror movie.
We went way off track there.
Yeah.
What are we drinking?
I don't even know. It's Reindeer Tears. I took it out of the fridge because it's a Christmas theme. So it's called Reindeer Tears.
Merry Greasmas, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Greasmas. And it's a 2016, which I didn't buy in 2016, but it's probably I got it through an app. 12%, and it's by Heathen Brewing.
Heathen Brewing. All right, the camera woman's getting farther and farther away. Turn off the ads. It's fine. People know there's obviously someone filming.
Well,
go ahead and turn it off. That way you can get a better shot
Hi, guys.
at the boxers again.
Okay, all right, let's get a wide view of this here.
So we're going to be drinking Reindeer Tears. It's a cool artwork. 12% alcohol by volume. 2016, Rob?
2016.
This better be greasy as fuck.
He's
I want this to lubricate the world.
He's doing some athletic stretches
Is
here.
this a bourbon barrel aged stout?
I believe so.
Looks like a quad ale, dude. Or
It
something.
looks very brown.
Maybe it's a strong ale. It doesn't look like a stout. It looks like a
Let's see
strong
if it's
ale.
fucking- Let's see.
Looks very brown.
Oh, it smells like a barley wine. Is it a barley wine? It smells like an American barley
I
wine.
don't see anything.
Do you smell hops in there? I smell hops. Here, let me see this thing.
I do smell hops. That's weird. You listen, man. We're probably way over the limit where anyone gives a shit anymore. Let's just cheers it and let's drink it. And
Cheers. Well, I want to see what this thing. Oh, it is. It's an American barley wine. Nailed it with the smell.
2016 barley wine on a fucking Wednesday.
Let's see that bottle. Let's see the bottle art. Let's do
It's
that.
not bad.
Pretty
It's
cool.
not great.
Okay,
It's
let's
like
see.
12%. I'll tell you.
Reindeer
Let's see.
Tears, 2016.
Who's the brewery? Do you even know?
Heathen.
Heathen.
I'll tell you this about this
Oh,
beer.
it's not focused. There we go.
Um,
American barley wine.
for an American barley wine, it's really good, but I'm not a fan of the style of American barley wines. I prefer English barley wines.
You had me all
Simply-
stoked that I thought it was a bourbon barrel aged stout. I'm not complaining. 'Cause
No,
it's
no.
not bad.
But I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of American barley wines. I
Let's-
like English barley wines because I like the caramel, rich toffee flavor.
Let's not be bullshit artists.
Let's not be
Would you
bullshit.
recommend this beer? Because I don't think it's that great.
If you like American barley wines, yes. But I'm not
Is
a
there
fan
a
of the
difference
style.
between American and another
Yeah.
barley wine?
American barley wines are hop forward. You're going to get loads of hops and stuff like that. But to me, an American barley wine tastes like a malt forward IPA.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
very
a triple
it's
IPA.
it's like bitter and sweet at the same time.
Yeah.
I prefer English barley wine that
Right.
doesn't have the over
Foreign
hoppiness,
hops, right.
and it's just sweet. With you can taste the bourbon, you can taste the caramel,
Yeah.
you can taste the toffee and stuff. Very rich, thick mouthfeel.
We're being real here on hop. We're being real here on hops and
Yeah,
horror.
I'm not a fan of this beer, but it's more I'm not a fan of the style.
Well, what do
so
we do when we're not fans of it?
We chug.
1, 2, 3.
Did we rate it on a scale of 1 to 5? Did we give it the rating?
Wow.
On a scale from 1
chugging,
to 5,
chugging cold beer is tough.
I would say
Wow.
that's a 3.1.
Wow, you're being very liberal.
Liberal. What is that?
You
Now you're
guys,
bringing
you
up-
guys did it for the rainbow.
I'm
the
saying you're
reindeer
very liberal
tears.
in your rating of a
3.1.
3.1.
We had-
I'm gonna give it a 2.75.
Shit.
Ooh.
Wow, you hate.
But like I said, it's if you're into American barley wines, it's not bad. I
Well,
mean, I've had a lot of American barley
You
wines
did it
and I
all
didn't
for
like
the
any of them.
tears. You
All
did
right,
it
well,
all
there you
for
have
the
it, guys.
reindeer
There's our beer
tears.
review, and go out, support Greasy Strangler. I promise you guys, it's an amazing film, filled with comedy, filled with funny sex
Dry
scenes,
humor.
filled with amazing gore, which
It's
is
filled with so many what the fuck moments.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, dude. I mean, there's so much weird characters in this movie. It had me hooked from the moment I saw it. Greasy Strangler, beer, 3.1, 2 point what?
2.75.
There you have it, guys. Hops and Horror Review. Hope you guys are having an amazing holiday so far, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Are we doing the review next Wednesday? Because it's the night
Yeah,
before Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we'll do a review next Wednesday.
All right.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hey, thanks, Sky. I appreciate the shout out, brother. We love you.
Aguat.